not now.
Yeah, I'd say we're in focus here.
There?
Yeah.
Push you back, like, get out of my way. I feel like I'm like, can't get in the video properly.
Do you mean to put my arm around?
Yeah. That's better.
I've got to remember to look at this and not this.
This, yeah.
Oh, you got a bogey there as well. Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So as you can see, I'm not alone today. Ricky's with me and we're finally going to do... I feel weird that you're not talking. Because you remember in our boyfriend tag years ago, like you're just staring at looking at the camera like this. A while back, and this is before Christmas, we asked you guys to ask us questions for a Q&A video that we wanted to film. We've just looked at the questions and picked out what ones we're going to answer, and I realised that was 7 weeks ago, so I'm really sorry. Like, I feel really bad, but things
we did plan to do it way before Christmas, but things just got way too hectic. And then now this is the first time we've had a chance to actually sit down and do it together. Yeah.
If I don't put your name here for the person that asked it and you asked the question, I'm really sorry, but some of the questions, one in particular, we got asked a lot of times, so we just picked the first ones that we saw.
And a lot of the questions were very similar, weren't they?
Yeah, quite a few people wanted to know the same thing.
Just the same question, just asked just slightly differently.
Yeah. So, here we go.
Let's go.
Ready?
Bethany Millington asked, if Archie had been a girl, what would you have called her? We had quite a few names for girls,
We had quite a few, and obviously we don't want to say all the girls' names we like in case we ever have a girl in the future.
Yeah, I doubt we'll still like that name by the time we have a girl, but...
Well, one name we really liked when I was pregnant with Archie in the early days before we knew he was a boy was Poppy. But now he has a little friend called Poppy. Our friends have a little girl. So obviously we wouldn't be calling her Poppy. No. That would be a bit weird.
Question number 2, and Becca_GTWD asked, if you could combine yourself into a nickname, what would it be?
Do you know what? I think it is because the whole shipping thing, well, we were already together when people started shipping people. Yeah. So no one was going to ship our names.
No, and then when I actually tried, we actually tried it with Archie's name as well because it sounded better.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Go on, what was it?
Karachi.
Karachi.
But that's like a jumble of all three of us.
Katie, Ricky, Archie, yeah, Karachi.
But I don't know.
But I guess if you shipped our names together, they would be either Kiki
or Ratey.
Or Ratey.
Which aren't very... Yeah, which aren't very good.
I like Kiki.
No, I don't.
Let's move on.
Okay.
While Ricky's looking for the next question, I did just want to say as well, we got quite a lot of questions like, where did you meet and things like that. We did the boyfriend tag a few years ago now, so a lot of questions about that are on there, and then a lot of people asked us questions about how did Ricky propose, and I did an engagement video. So like past things, if you want to find any of those out, I'll link them below. So the boyfriend tag when we were a bit younger, and the engagement one as well.
So question 3 was from Maria Clark _. What is your biggest pet peeve that the other one does?
Where do I start?
Yeah, I've probably got loads, but I think because I'm so laid back, I don't notice them.
Well, I have one in particular about you, but I'm not sure if you want me to say it on the internet.
What is it?
Basically,
I'm worried now.
Instead of using cotton swab things,
oh yeah, no, that's fine, you can say that.
You don't mind?
No, I don't mind that.
Doesn't embarrass you at all?
No, not at all.
Okay, fine.
It's the best way.
Oh, instead of using cotton, what are they called?
Earbuds.
Earbuds to clean his ears out, he will go and get my hair grips and put it in his ear.
But I don't just use the hair grip and then like put it back in her drawer and expect her to put it in her hair. It goes straight in the bin.
No, I found them around the house. No, I have found them around the house.
They go straight in the bin, and all it is just easier to get the wax out of your ears.
You're disgusting.
Oh, I've got one. This is a good one as well. When you say to me, oh, you've taken your cups out, but you've left them on the side, you haven't put them in the dishwasher, even though the dishwasher's empty. I've noticed that recently you've been doing it. So when I go out into the kitchen, there's cups on the side or a bowl of cereal that you've just had, and I look in the dishwasher, and the dishwasher's empty, and it's like you've just moaned at me for that 2 days before, and now you're doing it.
I always load the dishwasher.
No, you don't. Question 4. This one was from Lauren.GraceX. If you could be any character in a movie, which character and movie would you be? Now, I know mine straight away. Well, I'd be Buddy from Elf. Because I love Christmas, I'm excited like a little child.
You would be.
And I get so excited just generally.
Like January's probably your worst month in the year.
Because there's so many days till Christmas.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
Mine would probably be, just because it was one of my favourite films, probably Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. I just like the fact that, obviously, she likes pink, she has a chihuahua, she's got blonde hair, but like she's actually smart in the end as well, and she goes after what she wants. And
she was like your original.
I loved
like,
that film.
Character, like
I actually want to
growing
watch
up.
it again soon. It's one of my favourite films. She was the reason I wanted a chihuahua, the reason I wanted to be blonde, the reason
you love pink.
I love pink. I even dressed as her for a fancy dress party, and I had like the best dress. Oh,
did you ever want to be a lawyer?
Yes, I did.
Oh, right.
For a time, but
for about 10 minutes after the film, then you realised that you couldn't be a lawyer.
No, I'd love to have been a lawyer, but my life went in a different direction.
A good direction.
No, not that I would ever have become a lawyer. Heather Laura Godfrey asks, what is your next main goal in your relationship?
Well, I think obviously married. Getting married.
Obviously that's our next main thing.
But after that,
that's already sort of
in the pipeline.
happening.
After that, it would probably be buying our own house.
Yeah.
And buying somewhere. I think that we could both do up and make our own.
Yeah.
We don't want to buy somewhere that's already got like a brand new kitchen and everything's well decorated.
I wouldn't mind that if it was for the right price, but
we want to add our own stamp
We'd
on.
like to do our own thing and have it exactly how we want it to be. So after we get married, and then next year, that's kind of hopefully one of our goals is to buy our house. Okay, so question 6, Tasnia1232 asks, are you going to be having any more children anytime soon? And that was the most asked question by far, wasn't it?
Definitely the most asked question. I think we will.
Yes.
But we're definitely going to wait until we're settled.
We want to obviously get married first, because I don't see any point in getting pregnant before then. And say I got pregnant right now, I would be about, no actually I can't say, because then I can't say when the wedding is, can I?
No.
Okay, so I better not say that, but yeah, it just wouldn't, the timing isn't right.
No.
I wouldn't mind them being close together if it worked out in terms of like we weren't getting married this year or something. That wouldn't bother me, but it's just the fact that obviously we want to get married this year, so after that, I think then we'll talk about it again, won't we? So I don't think, as long as everything's okay, it won't be in the far off future. It will be soon.
Yeah, and we do want more kids.
Maybe we might even be announcing it at some time this year. I don't know.
No, I don't think we would.
You don't know, do you?
We never know.
We're on question 7.
Question 7, yes.
Dorothy Megan asks, did your relationship change when you moved in together?
I'm going to say no. I don't think it did.
I think it probably got better.
So I think we finally had, because
our own responsibility.
And our own space. Yeah.
I think a lot of people are probably scared if they've never lived with their boyfriend or girlfriend before, that when they move in together they'll discover a lot of things about each other, like they're too messy or their annoying habits. But as Ricky said, from a very young age, he practically lived at my house with me and my family, so it wasn't a case of like, oh my god, who's so messy and things
we
like that.
already knew each other's.
Yeah, we already knew all of that.
Yeah.
But obviously living under one roof can get a bit stressful for everyone. Like, my parents as well, it was probably kind of nice for them, for us to kind of like, we just literally moved up the road in our first house. But yeah, I think it changed our relationship for the better, because we went from being like teenagers that were together to actually being in an adult relationship, and
young adult
paying
relationship,
bills, looking after ourselves and growing up.
Chloe Scanlan XOXO asked, what advice would you give to your 15-year-old self?
That's a good question.
Now mine would definitely be, I think, just to be positive and change what I did in sixth form, like go to university, do possibly a degree that I was actually interested in, if that makes sense. Because when you grow up and you're 15, you're thinking, like for me, at that age I loved football.
Yeah.
So as soon as I found out I could do football coaching, I was like, yes, that's what I want to do. And for 3 years of my life, 5 days a week, I was just playing football, coaching football. And don't get me wrong, I loved it. It was very good 3 years.
Training to be like a football coach.
Yeah, and I think...
But it's actually a very hard thing to get into. Kind of like what I was doing. I was in sixth form, training to do performing arts. Again, it's quite a difficult thing to get into. I wouldn't tell anyone, like, if you like football coaching, if you like performing arts, I'd never say don't do it, but
always follow your dreams. But I think because I'm a lot older now,
maybe
I think
be realistic as well.
I was just about to say, a realistic sort of mature Ricky would say to a 15-year-old Ricky, think about 10 years time, think about 15 years time.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah, it's kind of a boring answer, but it's a realistic answer to what I would say to young people.
The Perks of Being a Bookish Girl asked, what is your funniest memory together?
You know exactly what I'm going to say, don't you? It's when we first met, about 6 months down the line, and we went to the beach down Hastings.
I bet you said this in our last boyfriend.
Yeah, I probably did.
You said this.
But it just shows that it is my funniest memory, because it's the same one that I say.
Or that I haven't done anything funny since.
Yeah, but as stubborn that Kate is, she had loads of bags on her shoulders and we was trying to walk up this sand dune to get back to the car, and I said, Kate, do you want me to help you? And she was like, no, I can do it myself, It was coming to the end of the day, we was all quite like stressed and sunburned because it was a really hot day, and then all of a sudden Kate's just gone from upright position to down, smash, face in the sand, and because she was still wet from being out of the sea, she was like a mini sand monster, and it was hilarious, and I was laughing my head off. Kate was so angry because, like,
I don't take jokes well.
No, but then afterwards you started laughing, so you realised. I think you did realise.
I don't remember.
That is definitely, but still to today, one of the funniest memories.
Final question. Ellie Byrne asked, this is kind of to you, I suppose. What's it like having a partner who's a YouTuber and your life exposed online to thousands?
I don't know.
And you, because you're in videos.
Yeah, I think it's a question that a lot of people ask me, and I don't know, it's a tough one because I enjoy looking back at the videos that we make, but then you do get the odd, I don't know, really comment or situation where it does kind of affect you. I
suppose it upsets me if someone says something about you because you never signed up for this. You were kind enough and generous enough to agree to let, like, my videos started off as videos like this.
Yeah.
Vlogging wasn't as much of a thing when I started making videos, so we've kind of just evolved what we've done over the years.
Yeah.
And he could well have said, no, I don't want to be involved, don't want Archie involved, and of course I would have respected that. But I think when you realise that it was a way to sort of document Archie, we started a month before Archie was born and vlogged every week that month up until when he was born, and then we wanted to carry it on because we loved the community of everyone watching and the lovely things that you guys said and having that support as well. It was just,
I think as well,
really
the
nice.
other thing that I notice when we do the vlogs and sometimes your videos that you do, especially like about anxiety and things like that, is the comments you get when people say that we've helped change their lifestyle or change them in some way.
Or help.
Yeah, or help to make their life better.
That makes what you're doing like feel really worth it.
Yeah.
We were able to watch back Archie's last Christmas, this Christmas, and see him grow up in a video. It's just really special. And
I think, so for me, I think overall, yes, I'm happy with it, and like I'll follow Kate and let her explore whatever she wants to do as you sort of get older. Nice. And things that we want to do as a family, but it's just, I think it's one of those things that we will carry on doing until, well, just keep going basically.
Yeah. So that's it, we answered all of your questions, well, not all of them, but 10 of them.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it, and if there are any other things you want to know, comment in the box below letting us know what you want to know.
What you want to know.
What you want to know. Maybe we'll do another one of these in a few months' time if you guys want to see it. Yeah, thank you for being in my video.
That's okay.
And we'll be back with another video soon. Bye guys. That's enough.
Oh, my back.